按错边。有吗？
你先别说，
讲了大点。
时间没多久。
中央侠，一卡是跟
出去来。
小神经病。
我的火锅里面。
哎，有声音了，终于了。Finally。喂。
我的火锅里面，我没有遇到。谢家，谢家。
他被你闭嘴啊！
我的火锅里面。是。你这个小闭嘴。
因为是死球了，快出来！我的那个光腿吃，我要抽杀鸡，不，他被你吓跑了。然后我下去了，我要去上面。跟你说一下，你为什么莫名其妙被上面影响？
可能还会上车。
闭嘴！
我的火锅里面。
我在这里。
你觉得是往哪里？没印象。
没有，我觉得你会有印象。
我没有印象。
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
我们漏了。再去吗？不对吧？再过去吧。然后嘞？开始。要打。对啊，他竟然跳，他会死吗？对。
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
好，能不能吃？哎。
太晚了。那去看一下。
不管，找个狗。你看，妈妈在这里呢。
为什么我应该等这个？上河，这边。手势。你去哪嘛？你是怎么炸弹吗？不会吧？不是炸弹。这是警报器。不要保险。哦，这个是警报器。我的部落。莫名其妙一个孩子，有这样。哎，好跳！
我是东西。
我觉得你不要放太久了。我觉得他子弹怎么样？比较有名场。
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
太大声了啦！
I doubt they think at all.
搞屁啊！
More like an instinct. Gather them to my grave.
爱丽丝，你怎么在这里玩对？我操！
Fascinating. They won't look like me.
超多次，我觉得应该会这打应该会死。但是我感觉有人很屌，应该是打的赢，是我没有那么屌。我觉得。飞啊飞啊，快点！我走去哪？这里，我要死了！快点！射死！被我烧起来了，这没有袜子。哪死？我操！我这样，目标在哪里？快回去，快点死！我开始检查有没有快点，快死！我死了，我快过来，我过到32亿，那边的吗？画面看，
I guess I'm almost there.
没看我新的，没看过。好，新的我说，这个东西。我操！一会儿就变了，有点死这个。
反正现在得跑。
不知道为何。我就过敏，有一件。这样过。
Guy's sacrifice. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
我说要么就不好，好像没找到，还是这样。
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
我记得亚罗伊那什么《地平线2代》好像有出那个有点类似昆特版。
Don't look down.
等等， 飞。
中途瓦解。
对，摸它了。
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
那就是在叫嘛。
Damn it.
哎呦我操！被粘起来。这也可以走上来。爬上场过。有点过。太红。
This is exactly the kind of place I expect.
Thank you. It's one of... For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, Gaia's death, your birth, spread in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it'd be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the...
Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shen Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell.
Mind your footing.
Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embers before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. It'll be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. After what, 30? Rick, can you be the one turning the lights off at the end? Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Guess that's my way across.
Hey, 没有什么东西，就这个。OK。慢动作，再慢动作。我要玩心。我觉得你可以用我的平板玩，你怎么可能？随便。怎么可能？现在走出哪里？是走太路了。好死的死路，过来走错路了。
Guess that's my way across.
这里死太路。哎，想想，我需要开始变。哎，这是死局。
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
那被你吓死。
Glad that's over.
你这样，因为这走出了这个，哎，没有，看到了。这个才能，这才有。哦，这个。
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?